Hi, my name is Kyra Ballinger, and this is my presentation. All religions, arts, and sciences are branches of the same tree. That there was a quote said by Albert Einstein. He was one of the few people to believe this. Many people in this world have different beliefs and religions, and they discriminate against beliefs that are not theirs. This is how it is with many religions. They are so caught up in their own things that they do not realize how much they have in common. Religions, no matter what, usually believe it is a sin to discriminate, but little do they realize how much discrimination they actually give. See, what I believe is that there are more in common with religions than different. I'm going to share with you a story. This story is called Allegory of the Cave. It all starts in a big dark cave, and in this cave are 4 chained up prisoners. The only light they could see came from a fire that sat behind them. With this fire, all they ever saw was the shadows of the puppets that would pass the fire. The prisoners only knew of the shadows, so would they be wrong to consider the shadows to be their reality? Then one of the said prisoners were able to be let out. When they first went outside, their vision was blurry from the light. And when he came up to a person and talked about the shadows, the person said, "The shadows aren't the reality. They are just mere illusions from the real things blocking the light." Now, as he said this, the prisoner looked at him in disbelief. But soon enough his eyes adjusted to being able to see reflections in the water, to the stars and clouds, at the real trees and animals, and finally at the sun. Now imagine him wanting to go to tell the other prisoners about this world. So he goes back. But as the prisoners play a game where whoever to tell what the shadow is first wins something. When the freed prisoner comes back to tell about the world and how their reality, or shadows, aren't that real and just mere illusions, the other prisoners would laugh and call him crazy. So they told him to guess the shadows, and when he couldn't see them as good as he used to, they laughed more and said that he ruined all reality for him. If you think about it, it makes sense they called him crazy. They thought the shadows were the reality around them, and weren't given proof, nor did they want to see proof to prove his point. So they don't and didn't want to believe what they didn't see. Now, you may be asking, what's the story have to do with anything I've been talking about? But it's the perfect example. Imagine the 4 prisoners, normal people like you and me. Now imagine the 3's thoughts of the shadows to be thoughts on religions and what they believe in. Last, imagine the freed prisoner to be a person that was told the religion or shadows was all fake and to believe the facts given to another religion or the real world in that retrospect. But when the freed prisoner tried to explain the new religion or the real world, the other prisoners didn't want to believe and didn't see. They just believed in what the only religion/shadows they have known. Even though all religions are different and believe different things, they all follow the same golden rule. Treat others as you wish to be treated. So many things are different, and other religions discriminate others for those parts of the religion that are against theirs. But then again, they all have the same golden rule. Not only just the religions and the people who believe in the religions follow the golden rule, but many people who are against those religions. All of the different religions, at least one of the same thing. Although it is sad to say my claim is very opinionated, it will not let me down to know what I say is true. Rather than discriminating against other religions, we can take a look on what we have in common to relate better to one another. To relate better to one another, we should just listen to what others have to say. And if they have to say something you don't like, then just try to make an understanding of it, or voice your opinion in a safe and non-judgmental tone. In all of this discrimination of one another religions, we could be lifting each other up and not tearing each other down. Thank you for listening and watching. Goodbye!